Welcome back to On Health with Houston Methodist, Season 4. I'm Zach Moore. I'm a photographer and editor here, and I'm also a longtime podcaster.
I'm Katie McCallum. I'm a former researcher turned health writer, mostly writing for our blogs.
I'm Todd Ackerman. I'm an editor here. Formerly, I was a reporter at the Houston Chronicle, mostly covering science and medicine.
I'm Kim Rivera, Huston-Weber, and I'm a copywriter here at Houston Methodist.
And Kim is joining us this season for the podcast. Welcome, Kim.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And we got a lot of fun topics coming up this season, don't we, Katie?
We do. I'm going to do one on joint pain, which I think all of you for sure have heard me complain about my knees and how they always hurt and they're always achy, and sometimes it's my shoulder and sometimes it's my back. So we're doing a whole episode for me to unpack my joint pain. I think it's a problem a lot of people have. So we talked to a sports medicine doctor and a physical therapist about sort of the spectrum of how to deal with joint pain when your joints start hurting, when you get in that mid-30s range, which that's where I am. But yeah, I think it's going to be a really good episode. Todd, what's your favorite episode that you're working on this season?
I really enjoyed the cholesterol episode I did this season.
Okay.
Which we learned that much of what you think about cholesterol really isn't true. The thinking's really changed, so it may not be that important what your total cholesterol is or your good cholesterol is and how much cholesterol there is in the different foods you eat.
What about eggs, Todd? I have often heard that eggs are maybe like bad for us because of the cholesterol in them. Are we going to get an answer on that?
We are.
Okay.
But I can cut to the chase and tell you that eggs are okay for you.
Well, I was going to say, are we going to give it away?
Yeah, I learned a lot of acronyms doing that podcast that I didn't really know.
Yeah, so you don't really follow your cholesterol that closely.
No, not at all. LDL, HDL, I'd never heard those terms before in my life.
That's a little sad to me, but
Well, that's...
You've never got your blood work done?
Is that on the paperwork they give
Yeah.
you? I mean, I don't even remember my blood type, honestly. So.
Okay, well, I don't know my blood type, but I know all my LDL, HDL numbers, things like that.
I think your blood type's more important than that.
For someone else to know. When I need blood, I want someone to know, but I don't need to know.
Well, I'm saying this is a very informative podcast. I'm looking forward to sharing it with all y'all.
Yeah, it sounds like it was an education for you.
Yeah, it was. So, Kim, what do you got working this season?
I've got 2 episodes for my inaugural season. I'm working one on headache and migraine, so kind of what the difference is. More focused on migraine since I think there's a lot of common misconceptions about it.
I don't know if I've ever had a migraine.
Yeah, I have. And if you've had a bad headache, I think that there is some research that Dr. Jones goes into that, maybe people are underestimating their headaches and they might be calling things a headache when they're really having a migraine. So I do get migraines, and I'm that person that's, walking around the store wearing their sunglasses inside and a baseball cap like they're trying to hide from the paparazzi. But
I've seen you in the office with your sunglasses on, and my first take was like, what? And then I was like, oh, okay, she might be getting a migraine.
Yeah, and then food labels. So kind of how to read them, how to figure out when you're making a healthy choice or not.
Is it how to not read them too? Because I think that's the part that there's a lot of things on there that I'm like, ooh, this sounds healthy.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
And also demystifying some of the claims that are on there. So I feel like I'm a pretty jaded consumer, but I still get taken in by fancy fonts and logos. So kind of how to stop doing that and focus more on the nutrition.
Yeah, because they get you. I picked up a package of pasta the other day, and it was like high protein source. And I was like, really? And you look at the back and you're like, yeah, okay, it's probably true. But like, does this, I'm still probably, I don't know. It's just what matters and what doesn't. Like,
are you going to eat pasta for gains?
Right. Exactly. Yeah. Like, is this the only protein I need on my plate today? This pasta? Like, I don't know. So yeah.
Well, the part about that, your episode that I'm most looking forward to is discussion about expiration dates. Because I'm one of those who's like, oh, what's the expiration date? It's this absolute truth. Throw it away.
Yeah.
Right. I do not want to eat something expired because I don't know what's going to happen to me if I eat something that's expired.
Yeah. As the former microbiologist, I applaud that.
Okay.
So
you're one of those too.
Yeah.
You're going through looking at the expiration dates in the pantry, throwing stuff out.
Oh yeah, for sure. And I actually sent Zach a tweet the other day that it basically was saying there's 2 people in every household, one person who believes in expiration dates and the other person who pretty much doesn't. And I can confirm in my household that's very true. I don't know about you guys.
Oh, yeah, I basically said that to the dietitian that it is a common fight in every single household.
And Todd, you throw stuff away too.
No, I bet not.
Okay.
Katie's sense is right.
You don't believe in expiration dates?
I'm not religious about them. Let's put it that way.
How bad does it have to get before you throw it away? I need to know.
Half a year.
Half a year.
Yeah.
Okay,
That's not as bad as I was expecting.
yeah.
Okay.
If it's the year 2000 onward, it's fine.
I feel like someone at this table had to represent that point of view.
Yeah, fair enough.
That's
That's gonna be a fun conversation. I'm looking forward to that one. For me, one of the ones I'm working on is walking far or walking fast. Which one is better for you? And because we're always trying to find that balance of the right exercise and how much and how intense and that sort of thing. So, is it better to just do really intense for 20 minutes every day or walk, 2 miles every day? So we're gonna find out.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be an interesting one. I truly am interested to hear. I don't know the answer to this, and so sometimes you kind of have an idea of what what's gonna be recommended. But yeah, this one I don't know.
Isn't the answer interval?
We'll find out, Todd.
That probably is the answer though.
Todd, you're working on what about fear? I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, the science of fear. Why we like it in the movies and in haunted houses, and don't like it in real life.
Yeah, what's your favorite scary movie?
Scream. Now mine is actually The Exorcist.
Okay, that is a scary movie.
Yes.
I've never seen it actually.
Oh, well, then you don't know it's a scary movie.
Well, the reputation of it precedes
Yes, that's true. My main sensation, I think, as I recall, was dread more than fear.
Okay.
They're all scary to me. They're all horrifyingly scary to me.
Is there any horror movie you like?
No. I honestly just try to avoid horror and things like that, but I still find it interesting, as Todd's saying, that why do people like it? You obviously wouldn't want someone chasing you around with a weapon. Yet we want to go turn it and put it on our TVs or watch 10 episodes of something that's scary. I don't know. It's just a funny psychological thing in your mind about.
We likes watching someone else being chased.
What does that say about you?
I was gonna say I don't know what that says about you, Todd. I don't like it, but I don't know what that says about me.
All right, well, there's our sneak peek of On Health with Houston Methodist Season 4. You can find us wherever you get your podcasts, so please share, like, and subscribe there. New episodes drop every Tuesday morning, but until then, stay tuned, stay healthy.